Have you ever wondered how socializing is valued in deaf culture? Let us delve into it. Socializing holds an immense significance in deaf culture. With fewer deaf individuals in an area, their social lives become invaluable. In a world where the deaf are often misunderstood, the support of others becomes more than necessary. Let's rewind a bit. Before the era of text messaging and modern technology, deaf people would communicate with each other in person or through letters. They would seize any opportunity to interact with another deaf person. Fast forward to now and you'll find that not much has changed. Deaf people will often stay at a gathering very late just to spend as much time as possible with their friends. When a hearing gathering might wrap up around 10 at night, a deaf gathering could well extend until 3 in the morning. There's a wide array of deaf events open to everyone, both deaf and hearing, who wish to socialize with the deaf. Moreover, the Deaf Olympics or Deaflympics have been a vibrant platform for deaf athletes since 1924, offering yet another opportunity for socializing and community building. Much like any culture, deaf cultural values are not openly written or explained. Deaf children learn how to fit in with deaf culture from positive and negative feedback about behaviors, from stories, and from literature that is passed down through generations. Art and literature are highly valued in deaf culture. There's a wealth of deaf art, poetry, stories, theater, media, games, and books that teach the culture, most of which are not written down. These avenues always demonstrate and support the way deaf people live their lives, being deaf and proud. So, it's clear that for deaf people, socializing is a crucial part of their lives, a time to connect deeply and share experiences. Moving on, did you know that literature and art play a significant role in deaf culture? Deaf children learn to assimilate into their culture not just through direct instruction, but also from stories and literature. These narratives, often unwritten, are passed down through generations and provide a rich tapestry of shared wisdom and values. Deaf culture is abundant in art forms that mirror its vibrant spirit. This includes, but is not limited to, visual arts, poetry, theater, and media. These expressive mediums are more than just pastimes. They are platforms to articulate the deaf community's unique experiences and perspectives. And let's not forget about music. Though you might think music is a realm exclusive to the hearing, the deaf community has found a beautiful way to experience it, through American Sign Language interpretations of songs. While not as common within the deaf community, this art form is nonetheless a testament to the adaptability and creativity of deaf culture. Indeed, deaf culture is rich in art and literature, and these elements are integral in shaping the deaf community's identity and values. Now let's explore some unique communication norms in deaf culture. In many societies, maintaining constant eye contact can feel intrusive or even confrontational. But in deaf culture, it's not only accepted, it's necessary. Breaking eye contact while someone is signing is akin to plugging your ears when someone is speaking. It's considered quite rude. Imagine that. Additionally, while in hearing culture, excessive body movement or facial expressions might be perceived as over-the-top or even weird in deaf culture, these are integral components of American Sign Language, or ASL. It's not just about the hands, the whole body speaks. Expressions and movements add layers of meaning, emotion, and context to the conversation, making it more rich and dynamic. So, while some behaviors might seem unusual in hearing culture, they are perfectly normal and essential in deaf culture. Finally, let's talk about introductions and labels in deaf culture. In many cultures, introductions might simply include a first name, but in deaf culture, it's common to share your full name, the city where you grew up, and even the residential school you attended. This isn't just idle chatter. It's about finding those specific commonalities in a community that's small, but incredibly interconnected. Now, on to labels. The way deaf people self-identify goes beyond their hearing status. In contrast to hearing cultures, where labels often focus on the degree of hearing loss, deaf individuals may identify as deaf or hard of hearing. But these terms are about more than audiological condition. They reflect a sense of community, shared experiences, and even pride. Thus, introductions and labels in deaf culture are more than just formalities. They are ways of finding commonalities and embracing their deaf identity.